gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get first crack at it today. Leaves it with the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense.
There he goes! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the...
Picked off to stop the threat. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after... pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Takes the handoff. It's Dupree. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's the pressure. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to...
There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 2 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those turning on the Jets. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Badgers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stat. Those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Dupree. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense, and the offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this pass.
It's a seam wide open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
See them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, running back on the move.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. you can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with a quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. On the ground, it's Dupree. Running into the open space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Badgers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Got a man, it's Watkins. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they try to go option. QB gets tackled for a loss. Now, play caller, you got to be careful with all these QB runs. You don't want your guy taking so many hits because now you're risking injury. You got to be careful how many times you want him keeping the football.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second and goal for the offense. The option look. Now the toss. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another... One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Charlotte's offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Austin. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The 49ers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So Ole Miss offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turning it on! The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rebels are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Completes it in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Etienne. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's caught. It's Taylor. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Finding an escape route.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The quick out. Lots of running room. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing early in the game. They've got the ball on your side of the field, so you force the incompletion on 3rd down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a crease. It's Curry. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. He's loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. The short hands. It's Bradley. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Rebels have taken it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 4. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. I really like this call to go for it on fourth down in this area of the field. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the toss. Beck's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Kearney. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Johnson looking to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out. It's Kearney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught near the sticks. It's Kearney. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Johnson wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give out of the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They'll run for it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Hey, man, 4th and 1 at any part of the field is risky to go for, especially when you're in your own end of the field. What they did, it was a good play call. I like them being aggressive, especially after getting that first down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On the option. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Rebels are on the move. Johnson looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense will have the ball first. Last time these two clashed in the Magnolia Bowl, it was the Bayou Bengals taking home a tight one.
And LSU took care of business, and they've done a lot of that in this series, but now Ole Miss has an opportunity to get some of that taste back, right? The rivalry game always matters. It always brings out emotions, Palmer. They get a chance to get a little payback.
Well, LSU's coaching staff always stresses that we've got to be able to make plays late because we expect this rivalry game against Ole Miss always to go down to the wire. They did it last time out. Can they do it again?
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quickly complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Escape, and the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Trying to run, it's Durham. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Oh, out of space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide. Don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Gets away from 1. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it! He is run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The hand to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical third down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Minnesota looked less like a pack of Gophers and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Huntington Bank Stadium. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Looking for a man. It's Murphy. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's get the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Durham. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
Guys are just saying Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says. Cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but then will be a little short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He'll do it himself. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Murphy. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Throwing on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Bradley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads quickly. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Here's a heat. Safe completion on the screen. Wide open spaces. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Ray.
When these wide receivers work from middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw for it. Fires downfield. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running. Found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Durham.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, opponent.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Bradley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Bradley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Gives it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Taylor. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball. But a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
On 4th down, going to the air. Got room at the 35.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense changing the play. Johnson looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. 2nd down coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. From the gun, give on the inside. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Finds his man, it's Tracy. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Catch in the middle, it's Green. LSU will get a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Rebels! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Off the play fake. Heaves it on the run. Pulls in the deep ball. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Catch in the middle. It's Tracy. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got it in the middle. It's Bishop. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Yeah, and you're just running at a time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Lays out, gives up his body, and makes the grab on the right side. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Just keeps slinging it. Quarterback moving. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Snags it down the right side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Murphy. On the run, still looking. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking the deep shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the PI penalty costs the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the Oaks. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's going up top here late in the game. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it will go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited.